And I'm back. Alrighty. Calibrate. And let's get to it. Oh boy, where are we live? Over here? Yes. A new conversation topic. A god's tomb. Maybe the library has something? Who might be texting me this early? Let's find out. Quill. Of course it's Quill. The dreaded day has finally come. What is it now, you big drama queen? Miss Vilkova's defense class. The three of us all have this class together. I was gonna say, who's the three of us? But Arshem, yeah. I know she's going to make you an Arshem partner up and show the class how it's done. She always does that. I'll send you pictures of the runes you need to survive. Each rune will have a different use. Oh great, memorization, just what I need. We're studying in the archery field today, so I guess we're doing long-range combat. A blessing for you, really, unless you've actually been in a fist fight. Bar brawls can be pretty intense. Bar brawls? How plebeian. Anyway, have you drawn the runes? How can I? You haven't shown me any photos. Fair point. I'll shut up now. Don't worry. I'll grace you with my presence later in the archery field. Quill sent you a picture of various runes. You carefully drew those runes on your knuckles, then blowing on them to make sure they dry properly this time. Once you were done, you noticed your next class wouldn't start until later after lunch. I wonder what should I do to pass the time? You needed something in the library, right? The fuck's a library? Lower Gardens, Arena, Archery Field, Springfield. Library. Ooh, Arshem and guy who took me out for sushi and then I vomited everywhere. Thane, I think his name is. Arshem, in order to create Loki's frost, you would need an ice crystal, quality ink, and phosphorus? Magic powder. We've been through this. Blue for frost, green for giant's fire. We learned how to make Loki's frost. I know, man, but you can't expect me to remember every damn recipe, can you? You're not supposed to memorize, you're supposed to use logic in your answers. Phosphorus is highly flammable. It has no place in a potion that does the complete opposite. Why do I have to know these things anyway? Once we graduate, we can just look up what the potion ingredients are. Yes, but you haven't graduated now, have you? Yes, mother. This is the second time you have to retake this class. Me with algebra. If you fail, you won't graduate with us. You're doing great, Thane. Lay off him, Arshem. Pat Thane's hair. Hey, don't touch the hair. Who do you think you... Oh, Palmyr. Thought you needed the encouragement. I'm not 5. Don't treat me like a kid. Yeah, but you're kind of puppy-like in a lot of ways. Thane didn't seem to appreciate your head pats. Arshem, on the other hand, eyed you longingly. Oh, do you want a head pat? I'll give you a head pat. I'm gonna save just in case. Yes. Because I'm like, does he want praise or does he want to pat his head? Because I will pat his head. Oh, he does like it. You walked across the table and pat Arshem's head. Good, Arshem, helping out your friends. God, he's so cute. Okay. I think I'm sold on Arshem. So what are you guys doing? Making sure Thane passes his potions class. I can't believe I failed it twice. Fia and I are in the same class now. It's so embarrassing. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Besides, at least you know someone in your class. Maybe you and Fia can study together. I guess I could do that. I just hate studying, man. Bro, same. I'd much rather kick the crap out of some witch than be cooped up in the library all day. Okay, not the same for that, but same for the first part, definitely. I didn't want to rely on incentives, but... Rely. Arshem pulled out a bottle of red potion. That smell... Is that mixed blood? I made it for a quest long ago, or long story. If you memorize recipes for 5 potions by this afternoon, I'll let you have this, okay? Now we're talking. Okay, you're on. After you left Arshem and Thane to continue their... you left Arshem and Thane to continue their studies. Okay. Blood potions and all the reasons to not turn into a vampire. Interesting. You learned how to make blood props and mix blood. Or blood pops. There's a museum in Vortek with Core's pajamas and a vial of her blood. They say her blood is undrinkable for vampires due to its weird consistency, almost like ink. Blech. Okay. I guess that's it? Need something? Does that say your seeds? What does that mean? Never mind. If you need anything, just ask Mr. Kepler. If you can find him, that is, despite his eccentricities. He's a good librarian once you get to know him. You can also give him some honey. Fairies love honey. Fairies love honey, huh? I'll keep that in mind. Can't believe Mr. Hersher asked us to read 120 pages of this stuff. Sure. An odd mix of scrolls ranging from the history of vampires to fairy purity. Read about fairies. Although not the most ambitious of societies, fairies seem to have an odd obsession with blood purity. You can tell a fairy's bloodline by the intensity of their eyes. All fairies, even with only a quarter fae in them, will be born with purple eyes, like Arshem. Other than eyes, you can tell a fairy's purity by their magical prowess. Only pure-blooded fairies have the ability to produce fairy dust and often flaunt tall, white or silver-colored branch-like horns. Okay, what about the vampires? Vampires were first discovered in 1040, coinciding with the discovery of the Dara Temple. Dara is a pure-blood witch whose domains seem to be blood, decay, and shadow. Like Seth, the Witch of Change, Dara could command her subjects so long as blood ran through their veins. It is assumed that Dara and Seth created vampires together in yet another quest to alleviate their boredom. Interesting way to alleviate your boredom. Like most of Seth's creations, vampires are violent, volatile, and ravenous. Thane seems pretty chill to me. They also have difficulties conceiving naturally, though there seems to be rituals to help with that. By collecting a certain amount of blood and bone, then later using a rune specifically invented by Dara herself, vampires can create their own spawn. However, their purity and strength will be lacking and will have a much shorter lifespan. You can tell how strong a vampire is by how often they feed and the color of their eyes. The redder the eyes are, then the stronger they will be. Their need to feed will also be more prominent. Unremarkable vampires often have brown eyes when idle, and will only be seen sporting red eyes after they've fed. The more potent vampire, however, will always have scarlet eyes dusting with gold and will need to be fed every 2 hours or so. 2 hours? Hey Thane, let me see you up close. Ah, it's already this late? We'll be late for class at this rate. You coming, Palmyr? Oh, sure. The 3 of you decide to go to class together. Hello, Volkova? Settle down, children. Rowdiness will only earn you, demerits. My brain died seeing this word for a second. Wow, okay. Now, today we'll be focusing on ice and fire projectile runes. Each student will hold a distance of 10 meters apart as you cast your long-range spells. Strictly ice and fire rune spells, please. Can anyone tell me why? Both Arshem and Quill hold up their hand. Inkwell? Water projectiles won't hold their form with a distance over 7 meters. Meanwhile, wind and shadow runes are meant for long-distance combat, so it would be too easy to use in this exercise. If I may add, Ms. Volkova. Go on. I believe water projectiles can hold their form, but only in the hands of a pure-blood witch. Correct, both of you. 5 points each. An extra point, or extra 5 for you. Nephis? You can hear Quill mumbling at that. Is his last name Nephis? I don't remember. I just remember Arshem. It's teacher's pet. Don't be petty, Quill. Ahem. Now, one of you will be strictly using fire, and one of you will be using ice. The main goal of this exercise is to maintain your projectile's form as far as you can, while actually hitting your opponent, of course. Avoid all vital areas, and the fight ends in 3 cuts, or if your opponent is immobilized. I swear I can talk. Now let us begin. Arshem, oh, I guess his last name is Nephis. Arshem, Nephis, and Palmyr Baker, you two were my top scorers last semester. So you two are up first. Nephis, your ice. Baker, your fire. Don't dally now. Chop chop. Arshem confidently strode across the field while you reluctantly got up from the bench and walked to your spot. Quill gave you a thumbs up, but he mouthed, "You're gonna die," as he did so. Thanks, Quill. You always have my back. How supportive. Man, he can be such an asshole sometimes. You're cute. Okay, just in case there's like some kind of... no, not that one. We'll do this one. Yeah, just in case there's some kind of like quick time event or something. On my mark now. 1, 2, fight! Oh boy. As you can see, icicles starting to form around Arshem, shaping themselves into various kinds of floating daggers. Without hesitation, Arshem flung those sharp daggers at you. Whoa! You rolled out of the way, but one grazed your leg. Another cut formed on your jacket, but it didn't break the skin. That's 1 cut. Point to Arshem. Arshem had a smug grin as he seemed to expect you to roll out of the way and adjusted his aim accordingly. I don't know why, but that smile of his is really starting to piss me off. Smarmy bastard. Before you could think, the grass below you glowed and ice shards burst out. Bro made me bleed! Right on the wrist! Ow! You flinched back, but a shard got you on the wrist. At this point, I can't tell if he's sparring with me or actually trying to kill me. That's 2 cuts. Off your game today, Palmyr? Need a moment, Palmyr? Shall I stand here and let you take a free hit so you can catch up? Oh, that's it. Ooh, blue fire. Yeah, I'll take you up on that offer, actually. Don't know if this will work, but... Fire? That's a fucking tiger. A bright blue flame was conjured out of your hands. Your fingertips started to sting as the flame burst forth in the form of a tiger. It twirled and contorted as it pounced towards Arshem. Shit! In a bout of panic, Arshem seemed to have flung his own flame at you. His phoenix charged straight ahead to your blazing tiger. A phoenix versus a tiger. Oh Jesus. Both of your flames collided. Your blue flames engulfed his. You can feel the heat radiating on your face. However, they were nothing compared to the burning sensation on your fingertips. Ow, why do my fingers hurt so bad? A blue flame? Incredible. I haven't seen a blue flame since Hedwyn lost her limbs. I mean, blue is hotter than your normal red fire, so... 10 points to Palmyr. Shit. Simply amazing, Palmyr. Your hand. Rune necrosis. Arshem ran across the field and reached out to your hand, pulling the glove off as quickly as he could. Looking at your hand, you noticed it had turned black and blue. The pain was manageable, but you couldn't seem to move your fingers as you wanted to. Oh, Jesus. Can you move your fingers? No. This is bad. We need to get you to the infirmary. Miss Volkova? Yes, I've already contacted Hedwyn. Hurry now before it reaches his wrist. Of course. Lifted you up in his arms and carried you bridal style? Ugh, I want to see it. What? Hey. It'll be quicker this way. Come on now. In the infirmary, Miss Headwind doused your hand with holy water before putting your hand in a bowl of what seemed to be pure liquid gold. Mermaid and unicorn blood mixed with typhus and phoenix leaf. A cruel remedy, but a most effective one. Your lucky Miss Dietrich seems to somehow always have a bit of unicorn blood in stock. Will I lose my hand? No, the necrosis hasn't reached your wrist, so you're fine. Thank God. It's been a while since I attended such an injury. Let's not make it a habit, shall we? As Miss Headwind spoke, you noticed the liquid started to turn black. Pitch black, like tar. That's it, you can pull out your hand now. Notice they used the same sound effect for the vomit. Just water splashing. Which is why it doesn't bug me so much. You pulled out your hand and saw it was covered in small cuts, although the black and blue marks had all disappeared. Why is it still cut up like that? You finally heard Arshem speak up. He'd been sitting next to you, or right next to you, holding your left hand the entire time you were here. He's such a good boyfriend. Why did we break up? Oh, that's right. Original Palmyr had that whole thing with the witch. I see Bacardi playing Dead by Daylight. You have fun, Bacardi. You're holding your left hand the entire time you were here. Seemingly more for his comfort than yours. You let him do so, understanding that he needed the reassurance. Could be worse. When I was afflicted with rune necrosis, I saw my entire finger disintegrate right in front of me, exposing the bones and all. That doesn't help, Miss Headwind. Ah, apologies. I shouldn't be saying that now, should I? The cuts will heal eventually. I suggest you refrain from drawing runes on your hand for 3 days at least. I will make a note for Miss Volkova to excuse you from any combat practice until then. Well, that's actually convenient. That's it? Is there anything I can do? You can let go of his hand. Keep gripping like that, and he might need treatment for his left hand too. Arshem seemed embarrassed at that, dropping your hand like it was on fire. Nah, man, I'm holding his hand. Nice. He decided to calm Arshem by reaching for his hand and holding it just as tight. Ah, cute! Hey, it's okay. I'm glad you were here. I'm glad I'm here too. Ahaha! Aren't you too cute? Well then, I'll be off now. If you need me, I'll be at the church as usual. Thank you, Miss Edwin. As she left, you could hear Arshem exhaling, a deep, long one. You're incredible. You know that, Palmyr? You call almost losing a hand incredible? I meant your blue flames. This is a secret, but I've been trying to conjure that kind of flame for months now. The most I can do is summon out a phoenix flame, yet you did that spell like it was nothing. Almost as if by accident. I guarantee you it was by accident. Yeah, because it was. You're incredible. I wonder if I'll ever catch up to you. Let's make out. I'm ready. Praise me more. You're perfect. What was that? I said you're just perfect the way you are. A little bit manipulative and two-faced, but I'm starting to understand that everyone here is an asshole, one way or the other. So... Arshem sat rigidly as he stared into your eyes, his lips tight in a deep scowl. Did I say something wrong? No, it's just, if I'm perfect, then why did you leave me? What else did you want? Oh, everything I did, it was for you. My grades, my looks, my persona, they're all to give you the perfect life you deserved. And then you left me, called me weak, replaceable, like some sort of toy. Ugh, it's always hard when you have to deal with someone else's bad behavior. Because you have to play the part as them. Oh my god, it's like, I didn't actually break up with you. If it were me, I would have loved you a long time. I don't understand what changed. Ooh, I gotta know. I gotta know. Ooh, I gotta know. All these choices too. No, I think I would have just continued holding his hand. But what if I wanted to choose a different... Okay, hold on. So many options. I'm gonna come clean about my identity just to see what happens. If it ends poorly, I'm gonna load. Arshem, there's something you need to know. The me now and before, well, how do I explain this? Of course we get interrupted. Of course. No, you know what? I'm gonna load. I'm gonna play along. Since apparently I don't get to come clean. Let's see. I had issues. I know it's not technically my question to answer, but I know how it feels to have so many questions unanswered. Maybe if I tell him what he needs to hear, he'll slowly move on? It was never you, it was me. I had some things going on in my life that I didn't want you or anyone else to be involved with. I ended up pushing you away for your sake, saying all those mean things so that you can move on, but I still feel bad about it even now. I'm sorry, Arshem. Thank you for telling me that. I don't know what changed, but you've grown very open and talkative over the summer, Palmier. I'm glad. I know you previously said no, but if you would just reconsider, I would love the honor of being your boyfriend again, Palmy. Can I say yes, please? Can I say yes, please? Arshem, Okay. I'm okay with that being interrupted there. Palmy, Arshem, you good? Before you can explain, Thane bursts through the door. You fucking cock blocks. God damn. Red, what are you doing here? Excuse you, I'm here too. No hi, Quill, or thanks for coming? What are you two doing here? You were taking so long in here, darling. I nearly had a heart attack seeing you with that wound. It was worse than Thane's wound last semester, and he nearly lost 2 of his fingers. Yeah, we couldn't take it anymore, dude. What's the holdup? We were almost getting back together. You fuckers? You fuckers? You got in the way of that. Yeah, I'm probably going for Arshem. Yeah. Tits McGee, whose name I cannot remember at the moment. We'll just have to go for another run. Then glanced at your hands and noticed they were still entwined together like lovers' limbs on a bed. Oh, unless we're interrupting something? Yes. Gasp. Getting down and dirty on the infirmary bed? My, Arshem, and I thought you were a gentleman. Bah. Arshem threw a pillow right into Quill's dramatically scandalized face. Do you ever stop talking, Quill? Oh, is it a pillow fight? You're on. No, you idiot. Gah! Thane grabbed a cushion from the chair and smacked Arshem right in the face. Quill followed suit and snatched the pillow from the other bed, throwing both pillows at you. Oh, it's on. No, wait. I love this. This fucking meme right here. Just Arshem with 2 pillows. Flying in the sky. Oh my god. You were not sure how your trip to the infirmary turned into a full-blown pillow fight, but you were happy you did anyway. I certainly am. Have you calmed down, you impudent brats? Oh, come on, Archie. You had fun too. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. By the way, what did Headwind say, Palmy? You good? I can't use rune on my right hand for 3 days. Probably runes on my right hand for 3 days, but I should be fine. 3 days? But what about our mission together? You had a mission? Bounty on some witch called Mesa. 500 grand for her head. Oh, that's where he was going with this. He's extremely opportunistic, isn't he? 500 grand? Are you serious? That's a lot of money. Which usually means a lot of risks or conditions. Don't worry, it's the latter. I think this witch is involved with the nobles. You know, Mesa's House of Desires. House of what? Never heard of it. Isn't that a whorehouse where only the 1% play in? It's highly exclusive, even amongst the nobles and higher-ups. So exclusive that no one ever divulges where it is. Well, someone discovered that it might be less of a dirty secret and more of a witchy secret instead. Client warned me in Palmier, or wanted me in Palmier to go scope the area and bust some heads. And how exactly are you going to get there? Client sent Palmier an invite, should get us in. But with Palmier's injury, we could really use some backup. You lovely boys up for a night out? 500k divided by 4 is still 125k. And where exactly did you receive this bounty, Quill? I didn't see it up on the job boards. It was just posted moments ago. Look it up. Although skeptical, Arshen scrolled his phone, his face tensed after reading the post. It's really vague, and it seems like even the client isn't sure if it's a witch or not. Yep, only speculation. If it's not a witch, then the pay is cut to only 1,000. Still, not a bad gig. That makes more sense. You sure it's not the club themselves trying to market into the witch hunter scene? Well, even if it is, it's still a chance to enter the world's most elusive nightclub. Sounds fun, don't you think? Hubris doesn't suit you, Quill. No one posts a 500k bounty without solid understanding of risks and fears. Yeah, well, Palmyr and I already decided to go, so you can tag along or wait here and sing my victories after. I'm in. I could use the money to buy some blood. Are she? If Palmyr is going with that injury, then it's best if I come as well, because he's such a good boyfriend. Or will be boyfriend when I can eventually say yes. Then it's settled. We'll rendezvous in Arshem's room on Sunday, 7 p.m. sharp. And why exactly must we use my room? Because unlike the rest of you, your room's a single. Unlike the rest of us, your room's a single. Since we all know you somehow convinced that poor first year to drop out. He was annoying me, and I have no use for a hunter with no family name. And that's why you have followers instead of friends, Arshem. Besides us three, you love us, don't you, Daddy? Stop. Despite looking annoyed at first, Arshem did put on a faint little smile. Something I realized about him was... he's a manipulative asshole, but... there's no doubt about that. But he does have a sweet spot for your little quartet. And Lyall, apparently. Ah, Lyall. Or Lyall. It's... acceptable? Confusing you? Disturbing. It's acceptable. Different worlds, different morals. Although you couldn't call Arshem kind in your world. He was kind by this world standards. As long as he didn't treat you like a pawn in his little game, you were fine with his current attitude. We like a baddie with a soft heart for just us. You coming, Palmyr? Huh? Dinner. You should eat something, then head straight to bed. Yes, Mom. Not you two. You had dinner with the boys, then headed straight to bed. Dinner with the boys? Arshem? Is saying Palmyr? He's at my door. Hello? Arshem, come in. Is Fia in there with you? No, why? I needed to talk to her, but I couldn't find her in her room. Huh? Do you know where she goes? Wait, you went to her room? Why? Am I jealous? That's private. And I'm her brother. Oh no, I'm being protective older brother. What else have you been doing in her room? Were you alone with her? I'm not doing anything unseemly with her if that's what you're worried about. Don't worry, you're still my favorite baker, Palmyr. You look lovely today, by the way. Get out. Thanks, I guess. Just today. You know you always look good to me, dear heart. Okay, Romeo, you can get out now. Don't ask questions you don't want to hear the answer to, love. I'll see you in class. God, I love you. I wonder where Fia might be. If she's anything like my Fia, then it should have taken her ages to get ready in the morning. Did she have an early class? Worried, you decided to head out and look for Fia. She was probably still in the dorm somewhere, right? Crying. I'm hearing crying. As you looked around for Fia, on the girls' dorm? On the girls' dorm floor. Okay. You heard a faint sob coming from the bathroom. Wait, is that Fia? Fia, you in here? Palmyr? Wait, you can't be in here. You're a guy. With the push of a button, I can change that. We're good. A shrill voice rang out through the dorm. There was another girl next to Fia, a brunette, squatting next to a girl with the same hair color as Fia. Bitch, fucking move out of the way. The man's gay. Get out of here already. Prim doesn't need you. Humph. Sis, were you crying? It wasn't me, it was Prim. Oh, Fia, what am I gonna do? My father, how could he do this to us? Taking in your surroundings, you notice that your sister was stroking the blonde's back. She took a fetal position, sitting on the bathroom floor as Fia crouched next to her and gently rubbed her back in a soothing circular pattern. What's wrong? Prim's father just sold their house and left her mom without leaving them a cent. Jesus Christ, what an asshole. What? Why? Why? That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. My theory is simple. Her dad has a secret family, another set of wife and kids whom he loves more. What do you think, Grumbles? Fia, I'm right here. Oh, sorry. Didn't think you'd hear that, but you know I'm not good at comforting thing. Do you want hot cocoa to calm your nerves? I'm allergic to chocolate. Wow, she really does suck at this. Go and make her some tea. Leave this to me. Yeah, I mean, tea. Something warm to hold even if you don't drink it. Make her some tea with lemon and bring me some concealer and a hairbrush. Why concealer and a hairbrush? You wouldn't want the whole school to know you've been crying your eyes out in the bathroom now, would you? Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, I'll be right back. Fia scurried out of the room. You should really help with that girl's people skills, but for now... You had a sobbing teenager to deal with. Prim, right? My name's Palmyr. I'm sorry for my sister's attitude. I can lend you an ear if you want. I just don't get it. We were fine. Last week was my parents' silver anniversary. We had a big party and everything. They even renewed their vows. Which means there's probably some fuckery about. Some magic fuckery. Perhaps witch fuckery. But then my uncle took my dad on a boys' night out. Perhaps to that place we were talking about? That we have a mission to go on to? And suddenly he didn't love her anymore. That he found someone else and was going to spend the rest of his life with her. Why? Did my uncle hook my dad up with a stripper or something? Are you sure it's another woman? What else can it be? I bet she's some whore who only wants my dad's money. I heard he even sold his company and land in Castry. He just took all the money and ran. I don't know where he is. Do you think he sold all his assets so he could live a new life with her in Vortec or something? What am I going to do? My mother never worked a day in her life, and I don't know shit about working either. I had an allowance of 100k gold for fuck's sake. How am I supposed to do manual labor now? How am I supposed to pay for school? This is good for you. Sue your dad. Find that hoe. One of these two. I mean, sue your dad for fucking damages. And since you're still in school, I assume you're still a minor, so you could sue for, like, childcare at least. Yeah, exactly. Child support. You're still his child, so he needs to pay child support. Can't you go to court and deal with that? Child support? What's that? Wait, you don't have child support? Never heard of it. Well, it's... As you talked, you realized that parents had no obligations for child support. Even selling your child for slavery was still allowed in this world. Well, that fucking sucks. Your talk only confused Prim, but that seemed to calm her down a bit. She stopped crying and stared at you incredulously. Fia soon returned with everything you need. You brushed the girl's hair while Fia wiped her tears away and dabbed on some concealer. Calmer now, Prim smiled as she managed to pull herself together. How do I look? Like you haven't cried in the bathroom for a whole hour. Good enough. And thank you, both of you. I didn't really understand what you were saying, Palmyr, but I appreciate the sentiment. Well, goodbye now. Wouldn't want to be late for class. Well, now that that's done, see you at lunch? Yeah, bye. Oh, this guy, who kind of looks like me. You would have dark runes today. Mr. Dietrich. Oh, shit. Accidentally skipped. History. You'd have dark runes today. Mr. Dietrich put on his usual fake smile as he taught in class. You listened on before continuing with the rest of your day. Okay, now where to? Shops, lower gardens. How about that fisherman? Lyall, what's up? Tits McGee, I missed you. Your cleavage is looking extravagant today. Oh, hi. Oh, by the way, Palmier, I caught a rare angelfish if you want. Do you want it? Oh, I needed that, thanks. I did? You're welcome. Anyway, what are you doing here? Looking for you. Oh, nothing. I'm set on Arshem now. But I can flirt a little bit, right? Me? Want to hang out? Oh, well, okay. Have you ever been to Lyall, Palmier? The fishing village? No, not yet. Really? Not even once, despite all your years here? Oh, right. As a senior, I guess I shouldn't be a stranger to the place. Oh, I don't like to wander outside campus much. Oh, I guess you won't be interested in us heading there, huh? Oh, you wanted to take me to Lyall? Lyall sheepishly nodded. I need to help Pike transport some goods in and out of town. I could use a hand. Oh, sure, I'll help. Don't expect much, though. I haven't done any exercise in a while. Me. It'll be fine. If anything, I appreciate the company. The people in Lyall are friendly, but the older fishermen still look at me funny. Wait, so you just need a friend to suffer along with you? Well, when you put it that way. Lyall shrunk into himself, seemingly confused about wanting your company or saving you from the unsavory experience. As much as you'd like to see him fidget and squirm, you decide to put an end to his misery. Hey, I'm just kidding. Lead the way, Lyall. Alright, thank you. Lyall untied a small boat from the docks, extending a hand towards you to help you board the small vessel. Again with the splashing water. You took his hand and sat snugly inside the vessel. Lyall rolled the boat vigorously, and the paddles made splashing sounds as he worked. How far is Lyall from here? Excuse me. Only about a couple miles away. It's really close, but isolated all the same. The people there, they don't know anything about witches, but are more afraid of mermaids and sirens. Sirens sometimes fly above the area in their bird forms. I'm sorry? Sirens have bird forms? And mermaids occasionally appear on the shore, although they've never gotten close enough to cause any harm. It's beautiful. From afar, the place does look rather dead. For some reason, vegetation doesn't seem to grow well there. Their pork is divine, though. You sound like a local. Pike showed me around a lot. He's waiting for us at the village. He already got most of the goods packed. Whoa, new scenery. Look, we're close. You turned around and saw the small island in front of you, surrounded by hilltops and lush autumn leaf trees. It's beautiful. I know. Lyall made a loud grunt before mooring the boat near the dock. Your head nearly hit the wooden pier, if not for a warm hand blocking the impact. Careful, Lyall. Who is this? Hello? A curvy woman in her 30s flashed a warm smile towards you. Even with a short glance, you could tell that this woman was related to Pike somehow. A daughter or niece, perhaps. Hello, Margaret. Lyall greeted her shyly as he walked out of the boat, shaking her hand with pink dusted cheeks. Aw, he like her. So that's the type of woman he likes. MILFs? If a 30-year-old woman is a MILF, oh lord. Does that make me a DILF in real life? Lyall, the kiddos are all asking about you. They missed you. Ah, sorry I haven't dropped by the orphanage as much. School has really been running me thin. Oh, of course, dear, no worries. Education first and all that. I'm happy to know you have made friends outside the village, though. What's your name, little one? Oh, this is my roommate, Palmyr. Margaret, nice to meet you, doll. Any friend of Lyall's is a friend of mine. She grabbed your hand into a firm and enthusiastic handshake before inspecting the back of your hand with a rather keen interest. A bit pasty, aren't you? You should spend some more time in the sun, dear. Bro, it's called you only burn, you don't tan. I have this disease in real life. If you're free, my brood of children would love to play with you. Get your time out under the sun. Ah, how are the kids today anyways? No runaways? Runaways? Oh, the kids in the orphanage sometimes go missing. You sound so cavalier about that. But they usually return after a while. Rebellious teens, you get the idea. Oh, and this is a recurring thing? Here in Lyall it is. I've personally tried getting the church involved, but they never listen to us here at this little isola. I heard the Smiths had more luck since their girl went missing as well, but her friends think she eloped. And isn't that a scary thought? A scarier thought. Eloping at 14? My goodness. My goodness indeed. Pretty sure that's not what happened though. I feel like some shit's happening in this town. Kira, right? I don't think she's the type to elope either. Oh, I know her parents told me not to, but I did ask for help from the headmaster, but he only said that he'll contact the church. Sorry. Oh no, what are you apologizing for? Sometimes things just happen. Sometimes things just happens, dear. Just happen, dear. Anyway, Palmyr, was it? Have you ever tried flax oil? It really helps quicken up... Flax oil? Quicken up a tan. Your skin will perk right up. No, you don't need to do that. Whoa. With a strong tug, Margaret pulled you into the village as Lyall followed behind, or along. Random girl. Come on, the show is starting soon. Another random girl. Ah, wait for me. A hello, handsome? Whose eyes are kind of purple-ish? Curious. As you walk closer to the settlement, you saw a bunch of kids swarming a short yet striking man with large glasses on his face. The man held up toy puppets as dozens of kids obediently around him, or sat obediently around him. Cheerful music started playing and a woman's recording could be heard as she narrated the scene. A puppet show? Oh yes, that's Erwin. He's quite popular with the kids here. He's an outsider, but he's been in our village for almost 3 months now. Said he's looking for herbs here to cure his affliction. Affliction? The poor lad's a mute. Oh, there's a herb that can fix that? Well, he says so. He's from Castry, so their knowledge of medicine is far more advanced than ours. I decided not to question it. It won't make much sense to me anyways. Oh, it's Lyall. Hey, Steve, it's Lyall. As Lyall made his presence known, most of the kids left the show and swarmed Lyall instead, asking to be picked up. Lyall indulged their requests. He picked them up one by one before letting 3 small toddlers climb up to his shoulders and head. From the corner of your eyes, you could see Erwin being unhappy with the situation as his performance was left with merely 1 or 2 audience members. One child caught your eye as you could see he was clearly blind, using his friend's hand to guide him to the crowd. I heard Lyall laughing. Is he really here? Yep, he's here, and he brought a friend. The blue ones. The blue ones. Oh. School uniform. Got it. Blue ones. Yeah, is it because of the uniform? Blue! One small child pointed at you as she gestured to be picked up, lifting her arms wide to the sky. Lyall eyed you warily, as if he was afraid you'd do anything to the kid. Bro, it's a kid. I'm not mean, thank you. I'm gonna pick her up, of course. Yay! The child squealed as you bounced her up and down. The kids here are so defenseless. I could kidnap you, you know? Everyone knows each other around these parts, so they don't know any better. Oh. Did I say that part out loud? After giving the girl a quick spin, you placed her back on the ground. She laughed giddily before joining the other kids in a game of tag. You're quite popular. You're quite the popular one here, aren't you? They all beamed at that. The kids here don't know about witches. They aren't scared of my eyes. I think that's why Erwin sticks around here too, though I'm not really sure what he is. He's not a witch, at least I don't think he is. I don't think so, but maybe he's a halfling like me? Erwin, the puppeteer? Yes, his eyes are different. That's what I'm saying, they're kind of pinkish. So maybe like half fairy, half fae. Unless the glasses are like discoloring them. You shamelessly twisted your head towards Erwin, looking at his eyes, and noticed that they had a unique rainbow shade to them. Rainbow shade? Erwin noticed your attention and tilted his head, writing a big question mark in his book before showing it to you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to stare. Embarrassed, you and Lyall lowered your heads as you walked away to the market where Pike and Margaret waited ahead, greeting the locals. I feel like I've seen his eyes before, but where? As you got lost in thought, Lyall started passing crate after crate of fish to you. You flinched back as you weren't expecting the heavy load. Oof. Oh, sorry, was that too much? No, I'm good. You sure? Of course. I mean, I gotta look cool. I'd look like a total wimp if I don't carry at least half of the stuff he does. Okay, just tell me if you need any help. I know I'm stronger than most. So am I. Just go, move along. Quickly. Let's get to the place where I can put this fucker down. It only took 4 steps before you dropped half of the crates, Lyall catching them all before they crashed onto the ground. You apologized. Lyall simply laughed at the incident, grabbing a few crates off you as you two walked side by side back to the docks. Many young men and women could be seen ogling Lyall. Yeah, I mean, the cleavage is out there for all men and sundry to see. As he made his way back to the docks. Not that you could blame them, he was quite a feast for the eyes. Looking at his back, you couldn't help but feel that he would be better off as a fisherman than a witch hunter. You wondered why he wouldn't just drop out of school and go work with Pike. Actually, how did Lyall enroll in your school anyway? There was so much you don't know about your roommate, so many mysteries to uncover. Ready to go? His question snapped you back to reality. Sure? That sounded like a question. Is there something on your mind? Well... I don't want to make any assumptions. Because while he seems comfortable here, maybe he doesn't feel like he belongs. But I am curious, why are you a witch hunter? Why did you enroll in this academy? I mean, you are a witch halfling. It wasn't my choice, really. After escaping my father, I ran to the nearest town. That would make sense. That was here in Ignea. The town decided I should prove my loyalty by becoming a witch hunter. In exchange, they take care of me as an orphan of the church. I see, so they threatened you? That's not... Did they give you any other choice? Well, they did say I could leave to Castry, but they would probably sell me as a slave there, so no, they didn't give you any choice. So they threatened you. I learned that you should never expect kindness, especially if you're a witch. But you're also half human. You know, where I come from, fishermen and farmers are highly sought after. There are no witches around to hunt you down either. No witches? How? Do you live in Vortec? Is that why? No, I live elsewhere, but I can't go back for now. I see. Can I come with you? What? When you go back home, can I come visit? Oh. Can he? I mean, Quill and I haven't even talked about sending me back home yet. But I mean, when there's a hole, there's... When there's a hole, there's a way, right? Right? As long as the gateway opens, I can probably bring a friend. Right? Sure. Promise? Lyall extended a pinky out, clearly hoping you would take it. He is so precious. I'm probably still going to go for Arshem this round, but still. You reluctantly linked your pinkies together. Lyall. What have I been saying? Lyall? Swung it up and down while humming a familiar tune. My heart is open for tonight, though my lips are sealed tight. My promise is made, as it rings true, I won't break my word to you. Now it's official. Satisfied, he broke your fingers apart, grinning as he did so. Ugh, my heart, so innocent, so pure. Never change, Lyall. In a better mood now, Lyall quickly rode to Gomorrah as you talked about each other's fishing feats and shared cooking recipes. You hoped that once this whole witch thing was over, you could really bring Lyall with you. He was a good man, who was too soft for this world. Arriving at the docks, you quickly moved the goods out from the boat to locals nearby. A local gave Lyall a strong glare, but otherwise didn't say anything as you flashed him that signature smile of yours. Overall, the transport ran quite smoothly, and you managed to finish earlier than you thought you would. You headed back to your dorms, and you retired for the night. I'm gonna save right here. And then I'm gonna... No. I just want to see if there was like anything else I could have done during the day. That's fine, because I saved. And then we're gonna... Boom, 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 boom. Yada, 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 yada. Wait. I keep forgetting that I can just hit enter. Yes, 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 yes. Acceptable. And then just a day. We flirt. I go find the crying girl. Yada yada. Go make her some tea. Okay. Actually, this was the other one I wanted to pick, so let's see what this says. What? Well, maybe you can find the woman he's involved with and tell her to ruin some other family. Do you know her name or where she works? That's the weird part. I tried asking my uncle about the club, but I can't find it anywhere. Way to confirm what I thought earlier, and it's the club that we're going to investigate for 500k. Not here in Ignia or anywhere, really. What's the club's name? Yep. Mesa's House of Desires. Oh shit. What's your father's name again? Do you have a picture of him? Huh? Well, his name is Fandrel Fayhorn in here. Prim showed you a picture of her father on her phone. He was a tall yet portly man with a noticeable beer belly. Thank you. I think I might know where to find him. I'm not sure yet, though. If I do find him, then I'll be sure to knock some sense into him, okay? It's gonna be okay, kid. Thank you. New quest. Oh shit, nice. Via soon returned with everything you need. Okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. Just kind of explore around. Entry field? Arshem! What's up? Oh, by the way, I got you something. Cake? Did you bake this yourself? Of course. I thought you could use a little pick-me-up. Thanks, Arshem. Anytime. Now, what brings you here, Palmyr? I get to hang out with Arshem. Okay, it was fun hanging out with Lyall, but we are in the Arshem route now. I've decided. Are you free? Sure. What do you have in mind? I was hoping you'd decide. I know just the place. Oh, he loved that. You made a heart symbol with your hands, and Arshem pushed his face through the hole, surprising you. That's cute. God damn it. I thought you wanted that. How else was I supposed to respond? Do I have a gift? Candy? Oh, thank you. It's the thought that counts. Leeches, your mom. Never mind, I'm gonna touch him again. He likes being touched. Can you feel my heartbeat? Notice how much you excite me. Wonderful date. Gain 10 love points with Arshem. Hell yes! Your room. Rest for tonight? I can't check a diary. I guess I don't have a diary? Well, not yet. Let's see what's out and about here. I don't think I can leave, right? It's locked. Yeah. Oh, there's Lyall. What's going on? Nothing. Just can't sleep. Oh, in that case, you want to hang out for a bit? Oh, sure. Oh, now I gotta... No, I was given the cake by Arshem. Touch him? I think I've gotten a bit chubby since coming here. Not that I mind, it's hard not to gain weight with all the delicious food the school provides. Okay. I gotta do it. Do you want to try and sew my buttons on? Go ahead. But I should warn you, many have tried and failed. God's tomb, dream eaters, weird dreams. Oh. Do you believe in alternate universes too, Palmyr? I didn't expect him to like that so much. My brother used to say he had dreams of us all living happily together. Heads intact, belly warm with food our mothers cook. It's nice to imagine such a reality exists. Wonderful date. Gate 10 love points with Lyall. Nice. You spent some time tossing and turning in your bed before finally getting some sleep. Well, now I want to know if I can run into Arshem. God damn it. God damn it. There's so much I could do. You spent some time tossing and turning in your bed before finally getting some sleep. And we're back here. Hello, Ivar? Instead of Ivar, you saw one of his servants bowing to you. A red rose bouquet. This is one of Lyall's brothers, right? Wonder if it's safe to hold a conversation with him without Ivar knowing. Are you Ylf? The rose vigorously nodded his head. He clasped his hand around yours as if waiting for you to continue. I'm guessing that's a yes. My name's Palmyr. I'm your brother's roommate. Does Lyall Keithan ring any bells? The rose nodded again. However, this time his petals were wet with dew. Aw, is he crying? Then he pulled out a folded letter from his pocket and shoved it into your hand. You pocketed it as you saw who it was addressed to, the survivors. Guessing he meant his brother Lyall. More tea, please. You got Ylf's letter. Ylf tilted his head at you, telling you to go to Ivar as he ran away, probably to fetch some tea. As you put the letter safe inside your jacket, you heard Ivar calling again from the nearby garden shed. Better keep Ylf's letter a secret from Ivar. You handsome, handsome man. You again, what do you want? Didn't I say we needn't tolerate each other's presence any longer? Or are you the degenerate type who enjoys pain? I'm not a masochist. Look, I'm just here to ask a few questions, so if you wouldn't mind holding off the urge to hurt me for a couple minutes, I'd be much obliged. Then make it quick. As pretty as you are, I don't think I can hold it off for long. I found the letter I needed, Maze's letter. I'm hoping you could tell me more about her weaknesses, her strength. Ha! You humans are always such a greedy lot. Just because I've pointed you the way doesn't mean I'll help you slaughter my kin. I've only sent you her way in hopes you'd die. Maze was always a temperamental one. She should end you quickly. I thought you said you didn't want to get along with other witches. I said we couldn't cooperate. I never claimed that I hated them. Our separation was an amicable one. One cannot play God when there are many. We could never agree on anything. If you came here seeking guidance, then you've wasted both of our times. Leave now unless you want to stay in a more permanent fashion. Perhaps your head will blossom into a beautiful yellow peony. Ivar's hand twitched as a rose bloomed in his hand. Thanks, but no thanks. I kind of like having my head intact. So, how do I leave? Death in a dream is the fastest choice. I will enjoy this. What? Ah! Ivar a rose at your eye, its stem piercing you blind. You screamed in pain as Ivar's chuckle rang through your ear. Ah! Fuck, my eye. You checked in the mirror and you were relieved when you found out your eye was just fine. Looking at your phone, you realized it was still midnight. You tried to get back to sleep, drawing your dream rune this time to ensure no visitors would come uninvited. Jesus Christ. As you finished showering, you heard a loud knock on your door. Who is it? Sexy Arshem. I gotta wonder if that's the see-through type material. It kind of looks like it. Arshem? Would you like to go out with me today? What? The gates to Gomorrah have been opened. I would like it if you'd consider spending the day with me. On a date. Fuck yes, let's go. I'm glad. Arshem smiled and then glanced around the room. He took notice of Lyall studying on his bed. Lyall, although your diligence is commendable, you should take some time off for yourself. Oh, Mr. Arshem, hi. Hello, how's your week so far? Remember, if anyone tries anything funny with you, you can always come to me. I like the suspenders look. It's very nice. When it comes to discipline, I find torture a far more effective tactic than reporting to a teacher. Haha, funny, Mr. Arshem. Oh, I don't think that was a joke, Lyall. Yeah, neither do I. So, where are you taking me? Because my budget is kind of tight this week. Don't worry, I'll take care of you, dearest. You will want for nothing. My body is ready. Arshem led you to Gomorrah and into a swanky pub. The whole building smelled of coffee and various sweets. Welcome to a Merry Night pub. I'm Merry Night. How can I be of service? Hello, mother. She's got purple eyes too, right? Oh, Arshem, good to see you again. Good morning, Mary. Table for two, please. She does have purple eyes. She has really purple eyes. Arshem's are kind of like red purple. Right this way. Magenta, I guess? Mary ushered you to your table and handed you the menu. You noticed she had a service trolley behind her filled with various desserts and drinks. Tea? Coffee? Tea. Same. Tea, please. As the waitress poured you some tea, she leaned in and whispered, "The mayor's sleeping with a secretary. Miss Abby got knocked up by the pool boy. Witch hunter Gavin punched a 2-year-old. Okay, well, that is the tea, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean that kind of tea, but please continue. It's a service they do here. Can't sip some piping hot tea before spilling the tea. Anything else I can get you, hun? The full Ignia breakfast. Extra cherries, please. And for you, hun? Order something expensive, something of average, something cheap. Okay, I'm gonna start sticking to my choices here, so I'm gonna start overwriting these. Okay. I'm gonna go average price. He might want me to order something expensive, but I also don't want to impose too much. And I think if I order something cheap, he'll hate that. So let's just see. I'll take a morning rise. You got it. Be right back. So, you and Mary seem close. Is that jealousy I hear? Don't worry, Mary's married, and the only reason she remembers me is because we both have the same heritage. Although, I admit, I do enjoy it here. They just opened during summer break. With you off to Quills last summer, I found myself spending most of my time here. You didn't go home? My parents went on their baby moon. Their what? I'd rather stay in an empty dorm than an empty mansion. Besides, Coupler kept me company. It's not like he could go back to Kevied at this time of year. You're going to be a big brother? Dreadful, isn't it? I don't know why Mother thought it would be a good idea to have another demon spawn. His tongue was sharp, but he smiled fondly as he talked. He was looking forward to this. Oh, he's looking forward to being a big brother. With your age difference, people might think it's your baby. Don't remind me. Excuse me, here's your order. Your plate came before Arshem's did. You intended to wait for his order to come before you eat, but it seemed like your stomach had other things planned instead. It's okay, you can go right ahead. You gave a thankful nod as you started digging into your meal. It tasted as good as it looked, but to be honest, you didn't wait for his food to come just for common courtesy. It was so you wouldn't have to eat with his love-struck eyes staring at you like that. Can you stop that, please? Stop what? Staring at me. I'm simply enjoying the view. Besides, I always stare at you. I've noticed. Look, can't I eat in peace? You're making me nervous. Oh? Are you nervous because you find it uncomfortable, or because you're suddenly aware of how much you like it? Oh, this smooth talking little... I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Once I choose somebody, I go full simp mode, so I might like it. Is that honesty I hear? My, more of that, please. Shut up. As you continue eating your meal, Arshem's dish arrived. Ah! Cute! Cute! This is gonna be the fucking thumbnail. Hold on. Hold the phone. In case I can't extract, like, the full thing from the game later, I'm taking a screenshot of that. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And that's gonna go right in there. Okay. Alright. You eyed the plethora of cherries on his pancakes. Noticing your gaze, he offered you a bite, clearly hoping you'd take it. Don't worry, I deliberately ordered extra cherries for this. I know how fond you are of them. Of course I'm gonna eat it. I don't even like cherries, but I'm gonna eat it. Only cherries I like are... God, what are they called? Rainer cherries? Those are good. You ate the cherry whole. As if on autopilot, you tied the stem into a double knot with your tongue, a habit you picked up ever since learning how to do it in high school. Careful now, Palmyr. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're flirting with me. It's not, or I'm not, it's just a habit of mine. I know, a much more tolerable one besides drinking or smoking at least. Before you can finish your meal, Mary came back, this time with a small plate of honey pops in her hands. Honey pops? Yeah, honey pops? But I didn't order any. I know, it's on the house. Oh wait, that's right. Fairies like honey. Honey, I remember. It's your birthday, isn't it? It's his birthday! Oh shit! I saw the date on your membership card. Happy 21st birthday. Excuse me, waiter? Oh, duty calls. Wait, it's your birthday? Don't worry, I knew you'd forget. You barely remember your own birthday last month. My birthday was in April? Bruh, same. Case in point. So a doppelganger doesn't mean an exact copy. Different worlds, different birthdays, probably different personalities. Interesting. Wait, that's not what I should be focusing on right now. It's your birthday, but you're treating me? Your mere presence is the best gift I can hold for Palmyr. None of Quill's or Thane's gifts can compare. Ugh, don't say that. Now you're making me feel even worse. You knew you were not the actual Palmyr, but now was not the best time to just blurt that out, was it? Still, is there anything you want me to do? You can marry me. Besides that? It was a joke. For now. But if you insist, well, I would like to get your permission for growing out my hair. Why do you need my permission for that? What? No, wait. I don't really like long hair on dudes. No. Do you not like your hair? Why do you need my permission? You said you didn't like me with my hair long last time. So, you're still your own person. Do what you want, Arshem. Understood. To your surprise, Arshem Really didn't ask you for anything else. After your meal, he simply kissed you on the hand and said his goodbyes. His bond to you confused you a bit. He definitely has flaws, but you could tell he truly loved Palmyre, hopelessly so. After you parted ways and wandered through the city streets alone, you couldn't help but wonder if your counterpart felt the same. Or was just using Arshem's loyalty for their own good. What is this bop? Okay, okay. Can I get him a birthday gift? Can I get him some flowers? Hi, Cove. Hi there. Name's Cove. Need some flowers? We do bouquets and singogram deliveries too. Okay, Thane's here. Hello. As you looked around the room, you saw Thane watering some of the roses. Thane? Oh, hey, Palmyre. What are you doing here? Well, what do you mean, what am I doing here? You know I work here on the weekends. Oh, right. So, need any flowers? Nobody needs you. Nope. Okay, well, see you then. Damn, I was really hoping I could get some flowers. Clothes shops? Oh. To your surprise, you saw Fia dancing alone in the middle of the street. Lift her up. Yeah. Before you could do a proper lift, Fia needs you in the stomach hard. God damn it. Palmyre. Sorry, I thought someone was trying to kidnap me or something. No, that was given. I deserved that. You kinda did, but still, I didn't mean to hit you that hard. You okay? I'll live. So why are you dancing here, or alone here anyway, in your uniform no less? Miss Hedwin told me to get her some potion materials as part of my detention. Long story. Drama with the choir bitches as usual. I swear that Tatum woman has it out for me. But anyway, I thought I'd make the best of my trip and practice for the Jellyfish Festival. I can't wait for the dance and the jellyfish, of course. What? Do you have your clothes ready for the festival? Please tell me, or don't tell me you're going to wear that atrocious emo ensemble again. My what? Ugh. Did you buy a new outfit or not, Grumbles? No? I have to do everything for you, don't I? Come on now, Miss Hedwin wouldn't care if I'm late. Let's go get you something nice. You spent the day clothes shopping with Fia. There you discovered that the clothes in this world were rather risque, to say the least. But you decided to just let Fia buy what she thought looked good on you and let her be. You were glad you were able to spend the whole day with her, though. You were looking forward to this jellyfish festival now. Hold the phone? Hold the phone? No. I want to load. Yes. I was thinking, okay, if I can't get him flowers, maybe I can get him like a tie or something. But then that all happened. So we're gonna go back this, speedrun this. Okay. I like it. Yep. Very cute. Eat it. Okay. Okay, I'll override the save for this, because I did want to know other options here. It's like, do you not like your hair? Do you not like your current hair? I like it. You're the one who chose this haircut, so of course I like it, but... So you like it because I like it, not because you like it? I'm happy making you happy. That's not what I asked, though. Well, honestly, I do find it a bit cumbersome to maintain sometimes. You thought about this, but you were hoping you were wrong. Arshem seemed almost like a golden retriever. Not in his demeanor, but in his loyalty. Sure, the loyal, I will obey your every command boyfriend sounded cute. But strip all the niceties, wouldn't that make him merely a slave? You don't have to gain permission to do what you like, and if you hate your current hairstyle, change it. Fuck what I think. Oh, sorry, was that too much? Shit, did I break out of character? No, it's just, thank you. I needed to hear that, I think. You've changed, Palmyre, in a good way. To your surprise, Arshem really didn't ask you for anything else. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna save here, because I actually liked how that interaction went a bit better. Yes. And now... I'm gonna go around and see what happens. We saw Pike and Lyall handling cargo on the docks. Pike? Lyall? Oh, hey there, kiddo. Just hauling out some goods from here to Lenar. I see. Ah, wait. By the way, Lyall. Oh, right. The letter. Yes? I got this for you. It's from Ylf. A letter from Ylf? How? I met Ivar in a dream again. Managed to talk to Ylf before Ivar got me. He told me to give this to you. This is amazing. Thank you, thank you. Without warning, Lyall pulled you into a tight bear hug. His hair brushed your cheek. You could smell his pine-scented cologne. Whoa, easy there, bud. I love a good back crack, but... Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, I mean it. Lyall? Not to ruin the moment, but... Oh, right. Sorry, Mr. Pike, sir. Well then, I'll be going now. Thank you again, Palmyr. It seems I've misjudged you. If you're free, would you mind spending some time with me in Pike's Village? Oh, only if you want to, of course. I'd love to. Good. Lyall, come on now, lad. We don't have all day. Yes, bye, Palmyr. And with that, they sailed back to the lake. It looked like you had finally gained Lyall's trust. That was good. I'm good with that. Okay. Maybe I can buy him some books, if it'll let me buy him a gift at all. Welcome. Oh, a new face. Are you a student? I'm Nina. My dad retired last summer, so I'll be taking care of the shop for him. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Is something wrong? Oh no, sorry about that. I just noticed that you have the same perfume as Cove. Cove? The florist down the street. He's a very sweet werewolf. So Thane, the vampire, is working with Cove, the werewolf. Interesting. I wouldn't even notice he's a very sweet werewolf. I wouldn't even notice he was one if not for his fanged teeth. Am I a werewolf too? I know this is sudden, but would you mind terribly if I asked you to send this letter to him? A love letter? Yes, I really would appreciate it if you could give that to him by hand. But if you're too busy, you can send the letter by phone if you'd like. Letter by phone? But could you please still go to his store and ask for his reply anyway? It's ironic, but I'm actually allergic to flowers. I don't think I can go into his shop without going into a sneezing fit. Alright. Sure, easy peasy. But first, let me wander around here. Is Arshem still here? Kitty? Hello? Oh, good day, Wiggles. You let cats in? I love cats, and one of my patrons, a blonde vamp, really likes them. A blonde vamp? Did she wear a white parka-like uniform? Oh yes, the Blood Knight's uniform from Vortec. Nearly gave me a heart attack when I saw her in that. Fairies and vampires don't exactly have the best history together. I was going to deny her entry, but her boyfriend turned out to be Mr. Kepler. You know Mr. Kepler? Mr. Kepler and I are both from Belial. We used to serve in Delha together against the Blood Knights. It's been 30 years since then, though. It's nice to see him let bygones be bygones, though my family in the mainland would probably disagree. Still fresh from the vampire war, as they are. Anyway, though, as I said, the woman loves cats. She'll even pay you a good amount of gold for pictures of them. Of course, the cats around here won't let just anyone take a pic. You need to bribe them with certain types of fish to get a good photo. Every cat has their own favorite fish. Why don't you hunt them down and take a pic? I'm sure that woman, Vili, Bokova, well, whoever she is, I'm sure she'll reward you for the kind gesture. Excuse me, waiter. Oh, please excuse me, hon. I have others to attend to. Another quest. Okay. Okay, I'll try the cafe. Oh, there's Quill. You saw Quill writing notes, alone in the corner. Hey. Oh, it's you. What are you doing? Strategizing for tomorrow. I'm making a list of runes I need to draw and then some. Exit strategies, lists of distractions, and all that jazz. Seems complicated. We're going to be a pureblood, or yeah, we're going to a pureblood witch's domain. Of course it's complicated. But with a bit of luck and skill, we should be able to escape her domain in one piece. I'll leave you to it then. Ta, darling. Clothes shops leads me to my sister, Town Square. There's just a hand. Is that a severed hand? Okay. Whoa. Strange creatures come out of the severed hand and grew into an equally terrifyingly slim-waisted man. Okay, but why he kinda... pardon. I was simply trying to explore this marvelous city without causing any mass hysteria. Are you alright? No hallucinations, sudden urge to bash someone's head in, no desire to drown yourself in bodies of water? No? Are you like a mermaid or a siren or something? Fascinating. I wonder if all Ignians are this way. The man turned his head to passing pedestrian. To a passing pedestrian? Ah! The man and several other pedestrians started to flee hysterically at the mere sight of this man. The screaming pedestrians then jumped headfirst into the fountain, bashing their bloody heads repeatedly into the marble bricks before other people came running to help. Oh dear, I guess not. It seems I have to cut my visit short. Pity. Are his eyes rainbow? Are they like the puppeteer's eyes? I'm curious. What was that? What are you? Oh, he's a dream eater. Okay. Ollivander, a dream eater, also known as a Cthulhu descendant. Something beckoned me to the city and I decided to come here and answer its call. Most cities I feel called to were on the brink of death, but this one seems to be thriving. How odd. You yourself are also an odd one indeed. Are you human? Usually only vampires are able to withstand my presence without losing their sanity. Well, a mystery for another time. Wouldn't want another Innsdale incident to occur. That's definitely Cthulhu lore related, for sure. Toodaloo! And with that, the man disappeared into a cloud, or in a cloud of smoke. Looking down at your feet, you saw the man's hand crawling away again, like a spider. You also noticed that the man dropped something, an old relic of some kind. You picked it up and decided to use it later. Interesting. Okay. Okay. No. This is Lyall's whole thing. Cafe, bookstore, florist. Oh, the florist. Right, I gotta give the letter. Hi there, name's Cove. Need some flowers? We do bouquets. Actually, I'm the one who has a delivery for you. Huh? Here. A love letter from Nina Foster, the bookstore's owner's daughter? Actually, she's the one looking after it now. Oh, that's very sweet, but I don't think she's the one for me. If she was my mate, then I would have picked up on her scent. This letter of hers smells bland, sour almost. I don't think it would be a good match. Oh. But I still appreciate the gesture. Maybe I should let her down gently. With a flower bouquet, maybe? Actually, she's allergic to flowers. Oh, I see. Then maybe a cake. I'm not good at cakes, though. Maybe I can ask Poppy to make one, but she's busy. Poppy? Isn't Poppy the potions person? My eldest sister, Poppy Edna. Yeah, she's the potions person. Do you know her? Yeah, she's a teacher. Yeah, she's my potions professor. I can remember people. Oh, right. You must be one of her students. Hey, can I ask you for a favor? Can you bake the cake for me then? You don't even know if I cook. You smell of cookies, jam, and freshly baked bread. You cook. And even if you didn't, I'd very much trust the skills of a total stranger than my own. I'll see what I can do. Okay, guess I'm going back to campus then. Or, hold on. Can I always come back here? Is that an option? If I go back to campus, I can come back, right? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save right here. Yes. Yes. Okay. Potions class. Okay, here we go. Seems like I can craft stuff here. Start crafting. How do I make a cake? I need sugar, egg, and milk. Okay. Do I have money? Whoops, I didn't mean this. Turn. Shops. Sweets Bakery, here we go. Ooh, I do got money, sweet. So I need sugar. I don't... Hold on. Return. We'll go back to potions class. Start crafting. Cake. I just need like one, right? One of each? Oops. Shops. Sugar. Buy one. Egg. Buy. And milk. Buy. Okay. Spending my own money to make a cake for this one guy so he can turn down a poor girl. He better pay me for this, or I swear to God. Start crafting. Cake. Craft. Okay, good. I only need one. Made cake. Explore. Get out of here. Go to town. Okay. Hey, Cove. Oh, hi. Do you have that cake? Here. Oh, thanks a bunch. I'll be sure to deliver it myself and have a nice talk with her. I'm sure we can be friends. Thanks, mate. Nice. Okay. Ugh. Do I have any other quests? There was that take pictures of cats quest. Yes. Cats. Cats. Where would the cats be? I can't go to like the courtyard and stuff, so... okay. I guess I'll just spend the rest of the day with my sister. Yep. Fia dancing. I'm gonna just call out to her this time instead of getting fucking kneed in the stomach. Fia. Oh, Palmyr. Fia stopped dancing and ran towards you. So, why are you dancing here, or alone here anyway, in your uniform no less? Okay, yeah, the Jellyfish Festival. My what? New outfit? No. Go shopping, spend the rest of the day with her, Jellyfish Festival. Yes, and we're back. Today was the big day. You decided to prepare yourself with Quill, waiting until sundown. Tonight's the night. As you promised, you rendezvoused in Arshem's room and prepared yourself to face the Witch of Greed in her own domain. I am going to actually save it here, and we'll move to Dreambound, I think. It seems like a good place. Yeah. Okay. Yep, and I'll just exit. Yes. Okay. I'll switch over to Dreambound.